Find different ways. I think that's so important, because the goal is to take what you know, get it out of you, and learn more. Don't think about success because you're probably not going to have it. Because if that's the goal, you should go into banking. If you are driven with an irritation that needs a place to come out, that's what art is. If you have a wound, an itch, a longing, a lust that feels as if it's bursting out of your skin, that's why you create art. That's why you do music. You don't do it to win a popularity contest. You don't do it for money. You don't do it for anything other than you are driven to create. You cannot think about what will, if anyone will like it, if anyone will want it, or if anyone will buy it. That's not the point of art. That's not the point of creating. That's the point of commerce. And that's what they have reduced everything to.
In some countries will be in rave magazines, and in other countries will be in arty magazines, or in trendy ones.
To work in the music industry, you have to have knowledge that nobody's going to rip you off. And you can't be naive about that, because somebody's making money and you might as well be the one who gets your publishing rights and not somebody else because they've tricked you.
I don't see myself really as a political artist. Everybody else does, and perhaps I am, you know. But if that's the case, then it's only because I feel that I need to point out certain things that don't seem to have enough emphasis, and so then I work on those, and then perhaps that's the political part, you know.
As I said, I think that the seed was planted by creeps like Clearwater Channel and all of the kind of degenerate corporate media fascists who, you know, really make young girls think that, you know, being an individual and not becoming like a Stepford wife, you know.
Did you ever notice how a woman has never started a world war? Maybe it's because we're still so busy playing the fucking victim, or expending so much energy attempting not to become one, or we're still waging our own preposterous battle of the sexes that we just don't have the fucking energy to go out and damage the killing fields. Did you ever notice that a woman has never stopped a world war either? Is that because we still just don't have enough fucking ammunition?
I think, you know, because the music is so esoteric, you know, depending on the music, you know, if the music's esoteric, then there's not a very big audience for it anyway, and there aren't going to be many people who are going to get what you're doing.
There was a while where I thought I had to make something that was cool, and then I had to decide at one point that I'm destined to not be that cool, or it would be cool to not be cool, and just kind of like surrender to like what you are and where you come from.
And, so I think art is an ongoing development, and whenever you stop, then you better stop completely. I mean, it's something you have to risk all the time and to be curious all the time.
I'm very interested in ideas about training and virtuosity and instrumental prowess and all this kind of guitar god history. I'm fascinated by it and repelled by it at the same time. And in my own personal history, I've spent a lot of time probably just thinking about ideas about training and so on because of the way that I got to what I do now. So I probably idealize the amateur.
Right.